There are 26 letters in the English alphabet. They're pretty useful. We can put them together to represent the sounds that make up the words we speak, which is all well and good, but what if I told you it wasn't always just like this? What if I told you there was more? Imagine you're a 7th century Latin-speaking Christian missionary. You think Jesus is pretty cool, so you go to England to tell all those gibberish-speaking pagans how cool Jesus is. Problem number 1. You speak Latin and they speak gibberish, and they're not about to start learning Latin anytime soon because most of them can't read. Problem number 2. Most of them can't read. Some of them can, and they have a perfectly adequate alphabet designed specifically around the phonology of Old English to do just that. But you know what's better than a perfectly adequate alphabet designed specifically around the phonology of Old English? That's right, Latin. So you start assigning Latin letters to these English sounds. You've got a, b, k. English has the sounds, Latin has the letters, and everything is going pretty well until the, wha? What are these sounds? Latin doesn't have these sounds. Lucky for you, there's a perfectly adequate alphabet designed specifically around the phonology of Old English for you to steal these letters from. So they took this one, made it look more Latin-y, and that was the birth of the letter Thorn. A letter just for Germanic languages. A simple, beautiful glyph representing the ever-so-English But what is that, you say? That isn't English. And you'd be right in a way, we don't use the letter anymore. We sadly stopped using Thorn around 500 years ago. Why? Short answer, the French. Long answer, Thorn started to evolve and look a lot more like the letter Y. This is how we get things like ye old pub, which is actually supposed to be the old pub. Also, the French can't pronounce their ths, and try as they might, all they could manage was t. So they just wrote it like that, because who cares about accurately representing sounds and writing words when you can just steal a digraph based on the outdated pronunciation of a Greek letter? But there was an even bigger problem: the printing press. As Thorn started to fall out of fashion, because of the French, English people started writing things down on printing presses. A lot of literate people still use Thorn when writing by hand, but were importing their printers and tile sets from mainland Europe, where no languages were using Thorn. So the typesetters just didn't have any Thorns to use. So of course they used letters like Y and TH to substitute for the missing letter. And eventually people just got used to it and forgot about our old friend Thorn. But it isn't over. It's 2018 and we have computers with Unicode and everyone can type any character they want in any language they want without the need to order them from some Europeans. And what's this? Icelandic, a relatively important living language, still uses Thorn? Meaning every phone, computer and smart toaster can use it? Whenever they want? What are we still using this outdated Latin digraph for? Thorn is just as good, if not better. Thorn's been with us the whole time. Through thick and thin, highs and lows, Thorn stuck it out till its ungraceful end. But now we have the technology. Sure, it takes some getting used to, but look at how happy Thorn looks at the end of the alphabet where it belongs. The 27th letter. An old friend. A loyal companion. It's time to bring back Thorn.